My beloved, in the hush of early morning, before the world awakens, I draw near. Before the first bird sings, before the sun pierces the horizon, I am here, watching over you. Even in the silence where you thought no one heard your cry, I was, listening. I am the God who sees you in the shadows, and I am not far off. The silence you feared was not absence, it was preparation. I allowed the stillness so your heart could hear what the noise tried to drown. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. I have heard every unspoken word that trembled inside you when no one else understood. And now I speak. I speak life into the dry places of your soul. I speak light into the corners of your mind that have been cloaked in confusion. Speak peace to your restless spirit. My voice is not thunder in this moment, it is gentle like rain on thirsty ground. Can you feel it? Can you sense the shift? Though others walked away, I remained. Though doors closed, I opened another way. Though sorrow clouded your vision, I preserved your spirit. The breath in your lungs is proof that I have sustained you through every season. You have wondered why. Your cries were met with stillness, but child, I was not ignoring you, I was drawing you deeper. In the silence, I have been shaping your heart. In the quiet, I've been planting new seeds. Seeds of strength, seeds of healing, seeds that will soon blossom into joy. Your life is not defined by your past nor by your wounds. It is defined by my presence within you. Listen closely now. I am whispering your name, not with condemnation, but with compassion. You are precious to me. The silence was sacred. It made space for this very moment. A moment where my voice can reach into the depths and awaken what had fallen asleep. No longer will you wander in confusion. No longer will you question your worth. You have always mattered to me. From the beginning of your days until now, I have watched every step and collected every tear. You see brokenness, I see the beginning of restoration. You see delay, I see the orchestration of a divine plan. You see silence, I see intimacy, because in silence I speak in a way the world cannot interrupt. When others see emptiness, I see room for glory. When they see failure, I see soil for miracles. When you feel the void, I am filling it with myself. Your nights of isolation have not gone unnoticed. I hovered over you when despair pressed heavily on your chest. I kept your soul from slipping into hopelessness. Even as you lay awake wondering if I was near, I was closer than your next breath. Yes, I see you. I know you. And I love you without condition. You do not need to perform to earn my affection. You do not need to fix yourself before coming near. I welcome you with every flaw, every fear, every question, because I am not only the God of the answered prayer, I am the God who sits with you in silence. Let the silence be your sanctuary, not your sentence. Let it be the holy pause where your soul catches its breath and hears the eternal. There is something sacred in this stillness. Here you will learn that I never left, that I never stopped believing in who I created you to be. My child, in this quiet place I am unveiling new beauty within you. The pain that brought you here will not go unanswered. I am rewriting the story that once brought shame. You will no longer carry the labels others placed on you. You will wear the name I gave you, redeemed, beloved, mine. Though the world speaks with pressure and urgency, my voice carries peace and promise. And I tell you now, what I have begun in you will not end in ruin. It will end in glory. Be still and know that I am God. This silence is not the end. It is the prelude to resurrection. Let your soul exhale. Let your mind rest. Let your heart lean fully into this truth. I am here. I am speaking. And I will not stop until every dry place is watered with life again. My precious child, let me guide you now, not with force, not with noise, but with the gentle care of a shepherd who knows every bend in your journey. You have wandered long, searching for direction, searching for rest. And here I am, your shepherd, your guide, your everlasting watchman. You do not need to chart the course alone anymore. I will lead you. I know the terrain of your soul, the rocky places where disappointment took root, the valleys where fear tried to settle in. I have seen where wolves circled and where shadows stretched long across your days, and yet I never abandoned you to the wild. Even when you could not recognize my hand, I was defending you. Even when your strength failed, I carried you. I did not choose you because of your perfection. I chose you because of your heart, because I saw the flicker of hope you still dared to hold. I have always tended to the bruised, the ones overlooked by the world. I am not the shepherd who chases fame or numbers. I pursue the one. Pursue you. You matter that much to me. Let me anoint your head with oil. Let me cleanse your wounds, not just the visible ones, but the hidden gashes of betrayal, of self-doubt, of shame. I do not treat your pain lightly. I press my healing hands into every wound with tenderness and intention. I want you whole, not just functioning, not just surviving, but flourishing. I lead you beside still waters because your soul has been weary. You have walked through too many storms with little rest. But here, in my pasture, there is quiet, there is stillness, and there is abundance. You do not need to strive to be accepted. In my arms, you are already home. Lie down in my presence. Feel the soft ground of my mercy under your soul. Let the clamor of your questions fade and listen for my whisper. It is not a voice of accusation. It is a voice of reassurance. You are mine. I have you. I will not let you go. When you feel surrounded by threats, be they spiritual, emotional, or physical, remember who holds the rod and the staff. They are not weapons of punishment. They are symbols of protection. I wield them not to strike you, but to defend you, to fend off what you cannot see. I fight for you even when you sleep. Yes, I am the shepherd who never slumbers. I do not turn away when the night falls. I draw closer. When you feel lost, confused by the paths before you, I will not condemn you for your hesitation. I will take you by the hand. And if you cannot walk, I will lift you onto my shoulders. I do not scold the weary. I embrace them. Let me restore your soul. You have carried burdens I never asked you to carry. You have tried to fix things only I can heal. You have placed yourself last, poured yourself empty, and wondered if anyone saw your sacrifice. I did. I saw the nights you prayed over your family, whispering my name with tears on your pillow. I saw the choices you made in secret, to do right when it would have been easier to give up. I saw the battles you fought silently, just to keep believing. I do not forget. I remember every act of love, every prayer, every moment you chose faith over fear. And now I reward the faithful. Your table is being prepared, not in private, but in the presence of all that once intimidated you. Those who doubted your survival will witness your restoration. Those who mocked your faith will see the feast of my provision. Those who cursed you will watch you drink deeply from the cup I fill. Yes, I am preparing a table, and I invite you to sit, without shame, without apology. You belong here. Not because of what you have done, but because of who you are to me. My child, my lamb, my chosen, let your heart be still. I am not rushing you. This is not a moment to hurry past. This is sacred time. I want to reintroduce you to joy. Not the fleeting happiness of circumstance, but the deep, anchoring joy that flows from my presence. Let laughter return to your home. Let lightness return to your step. Let music rise again from your soul. You are not just being rescued. You are being rebuilt. brick by brick, word by word, I am establishing something in you that cannot be shaken. Do not fear the future, beloved. Goodness and mercy are not behind you, slipping away into the distance. They are following you, pursuing you daily, relentlessly, like a promise that never lets go. This is what I declare over your life. You will dwell in my house, in my presence, in my care, forever. When others leave, I stay. When the road is steep, I steady your steps. When the valley is dark, I light the way. And when the journey ends, I carry you home. Because I am the tender shepherd, and you are the sheep I love. My beloved child, I have seen you in the ashes, saw the moment when everything you once trusted seemed to collapse. I saw the dreams you buried, the prayers you stopped whispering, and the joy that slowly slipped through your fingers. You stood among ruins, stunned by what had fallen. You asked me, Lord, will anything good come from this? And now I answer you, yes, child. Beauty will rise from these ashes. You thought your story had ended in that place of despair, but I am the author, and I am not finished. I am the one who writes resurrection into every page stained by sorrow. I am the one who breathes new life into what was once declared dead. You looked at your pain and thought it disqualified you. You believed that your failures had buried your purpose too deep. But hear me clearly. I do not discard the broken. I restore them. The world gives up when things fall apart, but I begin again right where the pieces lie. I gather the scattered fragments of your heart. I hold every shattered dream in my hand. I do not shake my head in disappointment. I kneel beside you, tenderly lifting what remains, and I speak this over your life. This is not the end. It is the beginning of glory. You were not meant to stay in the rubble. I am calling you to rise. Yes, the pain was real, the betrayal, the heartbreak, the loss. None of it was imaginary. But neither is my healing. You will not rise through your own might. You will rise by my spirit. Not in a rush, but in renewal. Not by pretending it didn't happen, but by watching me transform what did happen into something eternal. I am the God of holy comebacks. I lift those the world has trampled. I crown the lowly with honor. I bring water to the wasteland, and I bring fire to the altar of those who have nothing left to give but surrender. You have surrendered. Now watch what I do. The ashes do not define you. My image in you defines you. You are not marked by ruin. You are marked by redemption. The fire was fierce, but it did not consume you. It refined you. What the enemy meant to destroy, I will now use to anoint. Out of this pain, I will birth compassion. Out of these wounds, I will release healing. Out of your collapse, I will build a sanctuary. Others will look at your life and wonder how you survived. They will not understand the miracle of your restoration, but you will know it was me. When they ask you how you endured, you will say, I met God in the ashes, and He lifted me. Let go of the shame. Let go of the voices that said you would never rise again. They do not know the power of the one who calls bones to live. They did not see the angel I sent to guard you through the fire. They did not hear me whispering to your soul in the darkest night. Hold on. I am coming, and I have come. I have come with oil for your mourning. I have come with garments of praise to replace your spirit of heaviness. I have come to trade your past for a promise. Child, stand tall. You are no longer the forsaken. You are the favored. You are not the burned remains of yesterday's disaster. You are the bright light of tomorrow's testimony. I am crowning you with purpose. You thought this season was punishment, but it was preparation. You thought I had abandoned you, but I was working behind every closed door, beneath every broken layer. You are stronger than you think, not because of your strength, but because of mine. You are wiser now, not because of age, but because you listened when the silence fell. You are rising, not as you were, but as who you are meant to be. Let your heart believe it. You are rising. No chain is too strong, no shame too deep, no scar too severe. Not for my hand. The fire purified you, but it did not define you. You are defined by my word, and my word says, you are chosen, called, and covered. You are mine. Now walk forward with confidence. Take off the garments of sorrow, wipe your tears and put on joy, because you are entering a new season. Yes, the ashes were real, but so is the garden I am planting in their place. And soon you will laugh. Again, you will dance, you will dream without fear. The past will not hold you hostage. The pain will not dictate your pace. You will walk freely, because I, your God, have declared, from these ashes you will rise. My precious one, you may not see it yet, but your miracle has already begun. Even now, while the surface appears still. Even now, while you wait, while you wonder, while you ask when, I am moving. You think I've been silent. You think the heavens have not heard. But I assure you, I have listened to every word that left your trembling lips. Not a single prayer has been ignored. Not a single tear has fallen without my notice. You thought your prayers vanished into the void, but they landed in the chambers of my heart. And there, they are alive. You may not feel the shift, but I have already issued the command. What was locked is being opened. What was barren is being made fruitful. What was delayed is now accelerating, because I have spoken. Let it be done. You look for outward signs, but miracles often begin in secret. Did not the seed break the soil before it became a tree? Did not the child in Mary's womb begin unseen before the world beheld the Savior? So it is with your breakthrough. I am orchestrating details beyond your comprehension. I am aligning people you have not yet met. I am softening hearts you cannot yet reach. I am turning hearts of kings and officials, employers and leaders, even enemies, so that the way will be cleared before you. The delay was not denial. It was divine preparation. You asked for something sacred, and sacred things take time. I will not give you a half-formed promise. I will not place a fragile blessing into your hands before you are ready to carry it. I will deliver the full miracle at the fullness of time. But hear me. It is moving. In the realm you cannot see, things are shifting, chains are breaking, doors are unlocking, and what felt like impossibility is becoming inevitable. You see nothing, but I see everything. I see the moment your name is being spoken in rooms you've never entered. I see the hand, preparing the letter you've long waited for. I see the heart that is turning toward you in reconciliation. I see the body that is healing, cell by cell, even as you sleep. I am not waiting to act. I am already acting. My child, I promise to never leave you. I promise that my plans are good, and I do not lie. I am the God who split the sea, who shut the mouths of lions, who multiplied loaves and fish, who turned water into wine. And I have not changed. What I did then, I do now. What I spoke then, I still declare. Nothing is too hard for me. I have seen your faithfulness, your prayers in the dark, your praises through the pain, your fasting, your intercession, your persistence. None of it was wasted. Every moment built a foundation. And now, the building is rising. You asked for a miracle, but I am giving you more. I am giving you transformation. I am giving you legacy. I am giving you an answered prayer so powerful, it will ripple through generations. So do not be discouraged by what your eyes cannot yet confirm. Walk by faith, not by sight. Every time you declare my promise aloud, you strengthen the bridge that brings heaven's provision into your life. Speak as though it is done, because to me it is. I do not operate on your calendar. I operate on perfect timing. I have never been late, and I will not start now. When the miracle manifests, and yes, it will, you will see how every moment of silence, every delay, every tear was part of the preparation for something greater than what you imagined. You will say, I thought I was forgotten, but I was being positioned. I thought God was still, but he was working deeper. I thought it was over, but it was just beginning. And you will not just be blessed, you will be transformed. Because the true miracle is not just what I do around you, it is what I am doing within you. You are becoming someone new, someone stronger, someone who carries the anointing, not just the answer, someone who doesn't just receive miracles, but releases them. That is why the process has felt intense, because I am not giving you temporary relief. I am giving you eternal authority. You are not waiting for something to fall from the sky. You are awakening to what I have already spoken. I have sent angels on assignment. I have set heaven in motion. The miracle is already moving. Now take your position. Stand in praise. Lift your voice in declaration. Shout with confidence, not begging, but thanking. Because the blessing is not coming. It's arriving. You will touch it. You will hold it. You will walk into rooms prepared for you. You will testify, and others will believe because of what I've done in you. Now breathe deeply. Rest your anxious heart. The pressure is lifting. The weight is breaking. The cloud is shifting. The miracle is already moving. My beloved child, I see the weight you carry. The thoughts that replay, the memories that sting, the regrets you whisper to no one but yourself. You try to move forward, but something pulls you back. Yesterday still speaks, and its voice is harsh. But I, the Lord, your God, have come to silence that voice. The past may remind you of your failures, but I remind you of your redemption. The enemy accuses, but I have already acquitted. Yes, I know everything. Every moment of weakness. Every word you wish you could take back. Every decision you made in confusion, fear, or pain. I saw it all, and I did not turn away. I did not leave you when you failed. I stayed. I wept with you. I wrapped you in mercy when shame tried to smother you. I covered you when judgment tried to expose you. Because I am not only the God of your present, I am the God of your past, and I have the authority to rewrite what you thought was irreversible. Child, it is time to let go. Let go of the guilt that grips your thoughts at night. Let go of the apology you never received. Let go of the version of yourself that you no longer recognize. You are not who you were. You are not bound to that chapter. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are defined by my mercy. I am the one who makes all things new. Not some, not just the parts you're proud of. All. Do not think your sin is greater than my sacrifice. Do not think your history is too stained for my hands. Do not think I'm holding a record of wrongs. For when you come to me in sincerity, when you lay your heart bare, I erase it, fully, permanently. You do not need to keep punishing yourself for what I've already forgiven. Yes, consequences exist, but condemnation does not. There is now no condemnation for those who are in me. That means you. That means today. Let me say it again. You are not condemned. You are free. Release the lies that say, you'll always be broken. Release the fear that says, this is who I am now. Release the belief that you missed your only chance. You didn't. My mercies are new every morning, and this morning is no different. You see scars. I see strength. You see loss. I see the soil for something new. You keep trying to clean yourself up, but I have already washed you in the blood of my Son. It is not your striving that makes you whole. It is my grace. You do not have to earn a second chance, you simply have to receive it. Yes, the memories may still come, but they will no longer control you. They will become testimonies, stories of grace, of rescue, of glory. And those who once knew your worst moments will one day witness your greatest transformation. Let go of bitterness. Let go of the names you were called. Let go of the identities others placed on you. I call you redeemed. I call you chosen. Call you mine. Forgive yourself, beloved. If I have forgiven you, who are you to withhold forgiveness from yourself? You are not your trauma. You are not your failure. You are not what they did to you. You are not what you did in your darkest hour. You are a new creation. The old has passed away. Behold, truly behold, the new has come. The burden of your past is not yours to carry. Lay it down. Lay it all down at my feet. Let me burn it in the fire of my holiness. Let me bury it in the sea of forgetfulness. Let me lift you, light and unburdened, into a new day. You were not meant to live in cycles of shame. You were made for freedom. Walk like someone who has been set free. Talk like someone who knows grace. Live like someone who has encountered love so powerful, it shattered every chain of the past. I am your new beginning. What you thought would haunt you forever will now become a platform for others to be set free. Because what I do in you, I will do through you. Others who feel stuck in yesterday will look at you and see hope. They will see the fire in your eyes and say, something changed. And you will answer, yes, God met me in my ruins, and I rose. This is the hour of release. This is the season of restoration. This is the turning point. Let yesterday go, because today I am rewriting your story, and the chapters ahead will be filled with wonder. My child, peace is not the absence of problems. Peace is my presence in the middle of them. You have searched for peace in solutions. You have searched for peace in people, in plans, in provision. But true peace, my peace, cannot be manufactured by effort. It is a gift, and I give it now to you. Breathe, beloved. Let the heaviness lift. Let my words sink deep. You are safe in me. The storms may rage around you, but you are anchored in my heart. When the winds howl and the waves threaten to drown you, you will not sink because I am in your boat. The world knows nothing of this peace I offer. It is not shallow or temporary. It is not dependent on your circumstances. It is not shaken by news or numbers. It is the peace that comes from knowing I am with you and I am in control. You do not need to understand everything. You do not need all the answers. You only need to rest in the one who holds the answers. My child, I did not create you to live in a constant state of panic. I did not design your soul for torment. I fashioned you to walk in confidence, to lie down and sleep in safety, to face tomorrow without trembling. You've allowed too many voices to speak into your heart. Voices of fear, voices of worry, voices of what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. Let those voices be silenced now. I am your shepherd, and I lead you beside still waters, not troubled seas, not chaos, stillness. Come away with me into the quiet. Lay your head on my shoulder. Let your tears fall freely. There is no shame in your breaking. I do not dismiss your stress, I dissolve it. Peace is not earned. Peace is received. Let me pour it over your mind like oil. Let me steady your heartbeat with my word. Let me take the swirl of anxiety and replace it with stillness. Even now I'm calming the inner storm. Even now, my spirit is moving over the waters of your soul, saying, "Peace, be still. Not everything will make sense, but everything will be held together in me." You've spent too long rehearsing disaster. It's time to start expecting my goodness. You ask, "But what if?" And I reply, "Even then, I will be with you." You ask, "But what if I lose everything?" And I say, "Then I will still be enough." You ask, "But what if I fail?" And I say, "Then I will lift you again." My peace is not fragile. It doesn't crack under pressure. It doesn't evaporate in adversity. It holds, and I have wrapped it around you like a shield. In the midnight hour, when the worries feel heaviest, call out my name, and you will find me already, there, sitting beside you, quieting your soul with my presence. Yes, peace is my presence. Not a change in your bank account, not a perfect report, not the resolution of every problem, just me. And I am more than enough. There will be moments when fear comes knocking. Do not answer. Let my truth answer for you. Declare it aloud. I will not fear, for my God is with me. My heart is steadfast because I trust in the Lord. I may not know how, but I know who. This is how peace grows, word by word, truth by truth. Not by trying harder, but by surrendering deeper. Surrender your anxieties now. Trade them for rest. I give you permission to stop striving, to stop carrying burdens I never asked you to bear. Let my shalom, my wholeness, fill every broken place. Where your thoughts once raced, there will be clarity. Where your chest once tightened, there will be breath. Where your spirit once trembled, there will be stillness. My peace will guard your heart and mind, not temporarily, constantly, as a fortress, as a flame, as a faithful presence. You are not alone in this. Even if no one else understands your turmoil, I do. Even if no one else can carry it with you, I can, and I will. This peace is not just for you. It will flow from you. Others will feel it when they walk into your presence. They will say, "You are different, you're calm in the chaos," and you will say, "Because I walk with the Prince of Peace." Now rest, let go, I've got this, I've got you, I give you peace, not as the world gives. My peace is eternal, unshakable, and it is yours, now, always, and forever. My beloved, faith is not the absence of storms. Faith is standing firm when the storm rages and still saying, "My God is faithful. You have asked me to increase your faith, and I have heard you. But know this, faith is not forged in comfort. It is forged in fire. In the quiet places I whisper truth, but in the storm I prove it. When everything else is shaken, that is when you will see what remains. Let me tell you what remains, my word, my promise, my love, your faith. You have been tested, not to break you, but to reveal the strength I have planted within you. Each trial has been a refining fire, not a punishment, but a preparation. I am forming in you a faith that is immovable, not a fragile belief that changes with emotion, but a firm conviction rooted in who I am. You are not just surviving. You are being strengthened. Do you not see it? You used to fear what you now face with prayer. You used to run, but now you stand. You used to doubt, but now you declare. You may still feel weak, but child, faith is not a feeling. Faith is a decision. To believe when nothing makes sense. To speak my promises when your surroundings say the opposite. To worship in the waiting. To rejoice in the wilderness. To say, I trust you, even when the answer hasn't come yet. This is the kind of faith that moves heaven. This is the kind of faith that makes darkness tremble. This is the kind of faith I am building in you. The enemy has tried to wear you down. He has whispered lies to make you quit. He has stirred up delay to make you doubt. He has used silence to make you question if I still hear you. But I do, and I tell you now, you are stronger than you know. because I am the strength within you. The faith I give you is not passive, it is bold, it is stubborn in the face of fear. It says, even if he slays me, yet will I trust him. It says, even if the fig tree does not blossom, I will rejoice in the Lord. It says, I will not be moved. Faith that cannot be moved is not loud, it is steady. It does not panic in the waiting. It does not retreat under pressure. It digs deep. It holds on. It endures. And child, I see your endurance. I see you standing in prayer when others walked away. I see you refusing to let go of the promise. I see your quiet yes when no one else hears. Heaven hears, I hear, and it matters. I am not ashamed of your weakness. I am proud of your faith. You have not seen all you've prayed for, yet. But I have seen your trust, and that trust is precious to me. It is more valuable than gold. It is the mark of those who truly belong to me. Let your faith be rooted not in what I do, but in who I am. I am faithful, I am constant, I am good. I do not change with seasons. I do not forget. My word, what I spoke to you in the light is still true in the dark. Do not compare your journey to others. Their miracles may arrive faster. Their storms may seem smaller, but I am writing your story with eternal care. Your faith has purpose. Your waiting is holy. Your unseen is not unimportant. It is sacred. So now I call you to rise in courage, not the courage of the world, but the quiet bravery of the faithful. Keep walking, keep praying, keep believing. When doubts come, confront them with my truth. When fear whispers, shout my promises. When the earth shakes, anchor yourself in my word. You are not building a house on sand. You are building on the rock, and the rock does not move. Even if storms rise, even if the winds howl, the house of faith will stand. And soon the sun will shine again, and you will say, my faith was tested, and it stood. And others will gather around you, not because of your perfection, but because of your persistence. They will say, I want what you have. And you will tell them, it's not mine, it's him. He never left me. He held me steady. I delight in your unwavering spirit. You are one of my faithful ones. And I am building in you a legacy of trust that will outlast every storm. Now walk in confidence. Speak with boldness. Rest without fear, because this is the season of unmovable faith. And the reward is near. My child, lift your eyes and see. I am not only working in your heart, I am moving through your household. You have prayed not only for yourself, but for your loved ones, those you've wept over in silence, those who drifted, those who suffered, those who struggled and seemed far from hope. I have heard your intercession. I have watched your tears fall like rain over the soil of your home, and I have gathered each one. Now I speak life over your house. I speak alignment. I speak peace. I speak blessing that multiplies with every sunrise. No longer will your dwelling be marked by worry, strife, or confusion. No longer will your roof cover silent battles and heavy hearts. I am transforming your house into a sanctuary, a refuge, a beacon of my presence. Your house shall be called blessed. I am healing what was fractured. The distance between hearts will narrow. Walls built from misunderstanding and pride will come crashing down. Grace will rush in like morning light. Soft answers will rise where harsh words once echoed. You've asked me to restore connection, and I will. I am turning the hearts of parents to their children, and children to their parents. I am planting honor where there was once resistance. I am raising up a legacy of unity. Yes, even those who seemed too far gone, the prodigals, the stubborn, the wounded, they are not beyond my reach. I am speaking to them in their sleep. I am touching their hearts in quiet moments. I am placing divine encounters along their path. They will return, not in shame, but in awe of my goodness. And when they return, you will embrace them with joy, not judgment. For your home is not a place of punishment. It is a house of restoration. I am blessing the labor of your hands. No more cycles of lack. No more confusion in your finances. No more desperation over daily needs. I will teach you to steward what I give with wisdom. I will give you ideas, insight, discernment. You will sow with diligence, and you will reap with joy. I will protect your household from financial destruction. The devourer will not consume your seed. The thief will not break through your door. I myself will be your provider. There will be food in your kitchen, warmth in your rooms, joy at your table, not just provision, but abundance, not just survival, but flourishing. You once feared the future. Now you will declare it blessed. Your home will be a place where my name is lifted high, where worship becomes the atmosphere, where laughter returns, where burdens are laid down at the door and hope is picked up again. Even your neighbors will notice. They will say, "Something is different about that house." And you will answer, "The Lord is here. He dwells with us." I am placing a mark upon your home, a spiritual covering, angels stationed at the gates. No harm shall come near, no darkness shall linger, no curse shall prosper. You are not cursed, you are covered. You are not barely getting by, you are walking in a new level of favor. I declare health over your household. That sickness shall not take root, that depression will not reign, that anxiety will not sleep on your couch. Peace will guard your rooms. My spirit will hover over your threshold, and even in the night, I will bring rest. You will not lie awake wondering how it will all work out, because you will know, God is here. You have honored me in your home, with prayer, with sacrifice, with obedience, and now I will honor you. You have built your house upon the rock, and when the rains come and the winds howl, your house will stand. Because I am the foundation, your children will grow in wisdom and stature. Your relationships will deepen in love and truth. Your household will be a wellspring of kindness to others. You will be known as one who opens the door, who shares, who blesses, who gives freely, because you know that I supply all things. This is not just a blessing for one day. This is a covenant. I am sealing your home with my promise. My goodness will not visit briefly, it will dwell, and you will say, "Surely the Lord has been in this place." My child, you have longed for peace. You have fought to protect your home. Now watch me fight for it. Watch me heal what you couldn't, restore what you lost, multiply what you gave. This house, your house, shall be called blessed, not only in word, but in power. So rise every morning and declare, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." And heaven will echo your declaration with joy. Let your home be filled with light. Let every room carry my fragrance. Let your family know, without doubt, without fear, we are loved, we are safe, we are blessed. This is your portion. This is your inheritance. This is my word, a house called blessed, and it shall be so, my chosen one. You were not born by accident. You are not here by chance. Before time began, I knew your name. Before you took your first breath, I wrote your days in my book. You are not just healed. You are called. You are not just restored, you are anointed. I have placed something within you that this world did not give, and therefore this world cannot take it away. You have been through the fire not to be destroyed, but to be refined. You have walked through the valley not to stay there, but to emerge with power. Now hear me clearly. You are anointed for purpose. This oil upon your life is not natural. It is sacred. It is weighty. It is holy. You did not choose me first. I chose you. And I chose you to bear fruit that remains. Yes, Others may have overlooked you. They saw your flaws, your past, your weakness. But I saw your heart, and I said, "This one is mine." I took delight in you, and I placed my hand upon you. Now I am calling you forth, not to perform, not to prove, but to walk in the authority I have already given. You will not always feel qualified, but I do not call the qualified. I qualify the called. What I have spoken over you is greater than what you speak over yourself. So silence the voice of disqualification. Lay down the measuring stick of comparison. You do not need to be them. You need only be obedient. The oil I've placed on your life will make room for you. It will open doors no man can shut. It will bring you before people of influence, not for your fame, but for my glory. I have placed gifts within you, gifts that must be stirred, gifts that will awaken as you move forward. Do not wait to feel ready. Move, step, obey. The same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead lives in you, and that Spirit is bold. That Spirit is unafraid. That Spirit breaks chains and lifts burdens. I am commissioning you now to speak when others remain silent, to love when others walk away, to carry my presence where others only bring noise. You are my vessel. You are my voice. You are my light in dark places. The anointing is not just for platforms. It's for everyday moments, for hallway conversations, for quiet acts of mercy, for listening ears and steadfast hearts. You will prophesy, not always with words, but with your life. You will break generational cycles. You will carry healing in your hands. You will bring clarity where there was confusion. You will lift others who forgot they were called too. Do not fear your own weakness. My strength is made perfect there. Do not fear being misunderstood. I will defend your name. Do not fear the cost. I have already paid the highest price. This anointing will cost you comfort, but it will give you eternal joy. It will cost you approval, but it will give you authority. You will not blend in, because you were never meant to. You were set apart. A royal priesthood, a holy nation, a messenger of my heart. I will teach you what to say. I will show you where to go. I will surround you with the right voices, and I will remove the ones that hinder your call. The oil will protect you. The oil will empower you. The oil will remind you, you are not alone. I walk with you, I go before you, I war beside you, I speak through you, and I will never remove my hand. When you feel small, remember, David stood before Goliath, not because he was strong, but because he was anointed. When you feel unprepared, remember, Esther walked into a throne room not with status, but with divine favor. And when you feel forgotten, remember, I see you. I have appointed you for such a time as this. This is not the end of your healing story. It is the beginning of your sending. Rise now. Step into what I have ordained. Not in fear, not in hesitation, but in boldness born of intimacy. Because you are anointed, and with me, nothing shall be impossible. My beloved, you've walked through the valley. You've stood through the fire. You've heard my voice in the silence. You've watched hope rise from the ashes. You've stepped into healing, peace, and purpose. And now as your journey finds its rest, I want to remind you of the one thing that remains. Love. Not just any love. My love. This love is not fragile. It does not waver. It is not conditional. It is not earned. It simply is. Before you did anything for me, I loved you. Before you repented, before you turned, before you knew my name, I was already chasing you. I was already singing over you. I was already preparing a place for you in my heart. You were never a problem I needed to fix. You were always a child I longed to embrace. You thought I was distant, but I was nearer than your own breath. You thought I was angry, but I was broken-hearted at your pain. You thought I had left you, but I was standing at the door waiting for you to come home. And now, you are here, not because you figured everything out, not because you were perfect, but because you let me love you. Let this be the truth that holds you together. Nothing will ever separate you from my love. Not your past, not your present, not your fears or failures, not the voices that said you were unworthy, not even the voice inside you that still wonders if you're enough. You are not just tolerated, you are treasured. You are not just accepted, you are celebrated. I don't just see you. I delight in you. I dance over you. I rejoice over you. I call you mine. You may still stumble. You may still question. You may still have moments of doubt. But my love will remain. It will pursue you down every path. It will reach into every shadow. It will lift you again and again and again. I am not disappointed in you. I am invested in you. I see the gold in you. I see the purpose. I see the glory that is being revealed day by day, and I will not let go. You have come so far, but this is not the end. This is the beginning of a life anchored in love. Let everything you do flow from this place. Loved, secure, complete. Let every prayer be prayed from this truth. My Father loves me and He hears me. Let every step be guided by this knowing. I am never alone. I am deeply loved. This is the love that casts out fear. This is the love that breaks shame. This is the love that heals every identity wound. This is the love that gives you back your name. You are not your mistakes. You are not your limitations. You are not your history. You are not your diagnosis. You are not what they called you. You are what I call you, beloved. And my word is final. You can stop striving now. You can stop proving yourself. You can lay down the armor. You can rest in the arms that never grew tired of reaching for you. There is no greater calling than to be loved by me. And there is no greater response than to love me back. So here we are, not at the end, but in the eternal circle of love. I loved you. You received it. And now you love me. This is heaven's rhythm. You will still face challenges. You will still be stretched and refined. But never again will you wonder if you are alone. Never again will you question whether you're loved. My love will be the echo in your soul, the fire in your eyes, the power in your voice, the comfort in your night, the song in your silence. So walk boldly, live freely, worship deeply, give generously, serve joyfully, forgive quickly, because you are filled with a love that never ends. This is what you were made for. This is the final word. This is the beginning of forever and forever. I will love you.